shot there. Backdoor cut. Deng makes the catch and the finish. Luol Deng putting on a show. Deng on the putback. Dragic for Deng. Along two. Yes. What a game for Deng. Backdoor cut by Deng. Good passing. Deng scores again. Here's Deng against Porter for the jump hook. This is Deng behind the Whiteside screen. Luol Deng doing the blue-collar work. Banked it home. Monday Night Basketball in Miami brings together two old rivals in a brand new Eastern Conference playoff chase. The Heat and the Pacers, separated by just one game, meet for the fourth and final time, and both teams playing well right now. We hope you enjoy every bounce and basket of tonight's matchup right along with us. The Heat and Pacers, Part 4. Miami Heat basketball is live, and it's on Fox Sports Sun. A new NBA week begins, and on to the next challenge for the Heat. We say good evening to Heat Nation, and thank you for joining us for Monday Night Basketball here in Miami.
Need it and tired of flipping around this paper. First quarter. Here comes George. He's an all-star, and showing you why with two hands right there. And then as a part of an 11-0 run, trifecta, you betcha. Spo needs a timeout right there. T.O. And then here come the Heat. Dragic and Whiteside combining. What do you like about this?
I love how hard Dragic is going off that pick and roll action. We see Whiteside diving to the rim, exactly what he's supposed to do, and Hill helps out. He's rewarded with the crusher.
Second quarter action with Indy up 10. Dragic, it's his birthright to Eurostep. In transition. So let's get a little change in the lineup. Here comes Winslow back in his reserve role. Steal, fast break, there it is. Then Whiteside coming off the bench, but a lot of bench players playing 41 minutes last time I looked. That cat is something else.
Right there with the offensive board, the big man.
I told you about an 11-0 run in the first quarter. How about to close the second quarter? Dragic off the steal, laying it in, 44-41 Indiana. Let's get to the third quarter. And how about Deng? I mean, soaring for the tip-in. First lead of the game for Miami on that one, which, John, leads us to the Cleveland Clinic team play of the game. Dragic's going to go behind the back and getting it to Deng.
Nice vision. Deng running the lane like a much younger Luol right there, finishing. And, again, the pressure that Dragic puts on the defense with his pushing of the pace. Heat with 18 fast break points. Dwayne Wade, tough night shooting, but he can find that fella, all right? Getting it up for the oop. Nasty. Third quarter, Miami up by 1. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Indiana not going anywhere. Turner working. That's a nice shot.
Putting it back. Oh, come on, man.
Talented.
Young and out of Texas right there. 87-84 Indiana. Then Winslow. After the miss. Nice flush. Now here comes some action right here. Wade fouled. This is critical because he's got to go to the line, knock down 2 free throws. Miami up 1. Oh. And it was a foul, people. It was a foul. I saw it. Ellis made 1 and 2, tying it up. Let's go to overtime. Off the rebound. The hitters, she never stop, never settle. Moment of the game. That's good. 90-88 Miami, and then the Dragon just take it over, John.
Dragon with the left hand again. Won't be denied, leaning in with that right shoulder, creating the space. 5 points in that overtime session. Finding the lane and taking advantage, getting to the rim.
Hello. And let me tell you something. I know this. In Slovenia, it translates. Bus driver! Come get the Pacers. Nice. They gotta go.
Nice translation.
Yeah, baby. It's straight translation, by the way. You just say bus driver, and they know it in Slovenia. Hey, let's take a peek at the standings right here, because look at the Heat. Look at the Heat. See what they just did with Boston right there?
Look at that.
Oh, boy.
On Whiteside, but there's a lot of different guys contributing because of the way they're blocking out and the pace that they're playing. They're getting out. That's allowing them to get out in transition, and they're offensive rebounding because the defense is having to respond to that fast slashing type style. They're leaving lanes open to be able to offensive rebound. The Heat did a tremendous job. 20 offensive rebounds they finished on the glass, and the second chance opportunities were mind-boggling. They wound up outscoring Indiana a 30 to 13 in that category. That's just such a big number. We saw Whiteside. He was dominant with 18 overall rebounds, 6 offensive. But how about Luol Deng? 16 overall rebounds, 5 offensive. I mean, that is just tremendous production by those two guys. As a team, doing what they're doing there, this has been a team that's really been, one of the worst rebounding teams in the league. And you can play with the numbers a little bit, but when you're getting this many more rebounds than the other team, it gets you second, third, fourth opportunities, and the Heat are taking advantage. And puts himself in great position. Look at him here showing you his versatility facing up, and his defense continued to be a factor where he was able to get a hand up, wind up having 6 blocks too. We didn't even think about that aspect of what he brings. But look at the turnaround game here. He's starting to show his ability to catch and finish inside, be a go-to type guy. His offensive rebounding was just ridiculous. They couldn't put anybody on him to slow him down. His size, his length, his quickness on the ball, they all come into play. And he's doing this with a more disciplined approach, controlling his emotions. Look at this left hand. This is the latest addition to his repertoire we've seen in the last few games. Just a tremendous overall game by Hassan Whiteside.
I'm not angry about the 3 for 4 at the line either, by the way.
Oh, looking good, man.
Been working on that, and 6 of his 18 rebounds were offensive. They didn't offend me, but
energy, his motor's running high. He was the leading scorer for the Heat because he kept attacking with this left-hand signature drive and wouldn't be denied finishing with hooks and layups and really taking any kind of contact at all. Look at him here going between the legs, using that high pick and roll to set up Whiteside. A nice floor game for him as well. Had 5 assists to go along with his team high 24 points, rebounded 8 times as well. But picking his spots to be able to distribute or score, really looked the freshest at the end of the game, too, when they really needed plays. He came off that high pick and roll again, so hungry. Look how much pressure he puts on the defense, turning the corner off that high pick and roll. They're always trailing him. That leads to the big guy having to rotate over and either let him make that drop pass to Whiteside or at least leave the rebounding lane open for him if he happens to miss. But, these are the kind of numbers that we want to see more from Dragic, and pushing the tempo makes the game easier for a lot of other guys in this team. The balance, to me, of 6 guys in double figures is a direct result of Dragic pushing that pace.
a lot of things happen tonight, Gordon. Mercy. I mean, you guys come out. Obviously, it doesn't start the way you want it to. You get a little tighter at half. Overtime, that's just the way you play against the Pacers, and then you pull it out by 8. What a night, huh?
Yeah, it's a great night. It looks like every time when we play against the Pacers, we have a bad start, then it's overtime, and then we win. But, I'm proud of my teammates. We didn't start the game well, but, we were focused enough to start building that character defense, and then offense was going a little bit, and great victory for us.
What separated most here in overtime for you guys to have such a very dominating performance in this extra session? I know it was critical to be great at the line, but I imagine defensively was where it was at.
Yeah, defensively, I think so this season we are at the highest level when it's close to the end of the games. We always defend well, and I think so that was the key of tonight's win. And then, of course, make those free throws, and the win is at home. So,
what was a critical aspect of the way that you guys have been playing over these last 3? You've had different bodies leave and come back, but 3 straight wins.
Yeah, we tried to push the ball a little bit faster, tried to make some easy plays. Tonight, I felt like we were running, but we couldn't get our shots to fall in. But still, we stick with our game. We listen what the coaches were saying, and in the end, we win. So.
I know those legs are weary. We'll let you run, partner. Maybe walk back to the locker room.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Thanks for the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You got it. The Dragon is leaving the building. 4 quarters, insufficient to settle the issue. A wise man once told me. 101-97 the final. Walk that man on back. He deserves it. A victory with 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And that's how you attack people. We're coming back. Stay right there. Final. If you'd like to catch tonight's game, once again, tune in tonight at midnight or tomorrow at noon as we replay all of Tonight's action presented by your South Florida Honda dealers. This has been a presentation of Fox Sports Sun, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For Eric Reed, the coach Tony Fiorentino, as well as Will Mansell, Ron Rothstein, and John Crotty, I'm Jason Jackson. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night, South Florida. We leave you with the final take. Inside the Heat, Justice Winslow next.
I gotta put it all on the line. My people know I play hard all of the time, man. Game face on, hey, hey. I got my game face on, hey, hey. I got my game face on, hey, hey. Y'all can't stop my full head of steam. Coach told me that it wasn't no iron team. So now you're getting nervous when my team come through. We don't care if we beat you by 1 to 22. Y'all better learn, cause we here for the W. And we about to bring some trouble.